Adventures in Jubilor. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.
Folks, welcome aboard. Murder Hobo Inc. presents One Shot Night, featuring our second Socium production, courtesy of John. You came in for a good night. This is going to be a shit show, I'm thinking. Don't forget to follow us, M Hobo Inc. pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Mastodon, Tribal, even Gmail, mhoboinc@gmail.com. If you ever want to be in a one-shot, we got a few more coming up, so check that out. If you want to buy our cool crap, phone case, stuff like that, link is down below. If you're in the mood for new math rocks, and who doesn't like a good new math rock, run on over to Twitter at Pirate Dog Dice. Check them out, see if they got the time, the inclination, the ability to make some for you. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. And of course, if your game stinks unlike ours, ours smells like freaking success, courtesy of Oddfish Games and their adventure scents. Over 60 different scents for your nasal pleasure. Don't forget, they also make how to cook with your dice, how to RPG with your cat, Shine System to be a gooder writer than me, and of course, their Radiance project that is now out of Kickstarter and available soon, we hope. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. Also, February 11th, 2023, next year, weekend before Valentine's Day, Murder Hobo Con 3 already have half the day filled up. So still room for more events. So if you want to run some events, please go ahead and enter them. Tickets are $6. All the money goes to charity. We have reached our financial goal, so everything else is gravy. Check that out. It's one day only. Murder Hobo Con 3, tabletop.events. Check that out. Now tonight, we got a one-shot from the Socium Project. If you've been watching the Between the Rolls segments this entire year, you know how much these guys have put into their nations. Tonight, John will be handling this situation. John, do you want to introduce players, or you want me to get that out of the way?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start with me because, you know, I'm important, I guess.
You're the ranger, so yeah.
I am the ranger. I am a wood elf. Hey, I'm going to play as a Canadian, and my name is my name is going to be Dave, Dave the Canadian, and I am a ranger, and I was not supposed to be the ranger. I was supposed to be sitting on my ass watching TV tonight. So we'll see how good I play. Hopefully these guys won't kill me. Next up, Jeff, tell us about your character.
All right, I'm Jeff. I am playing Thud, the Gotar. He tells people he gets his name from his friends and the sound of his warhammer, not that he fell off the mountain drunk and that's the sound he made when he hit the ground.
Well, that was a lot cleaner than I thought. According to my screen, Dave, you're up next.
All right. Hi, I'm Dave of Murder Hobo Inc. I also work with Game Night Heroes, and I've got a project that's going on right now with Guild Superior called Monday Night Mayhem. So that's pretty fun. If you're interested into seeing how I want to say fairy tale characters react in a D&D setting, that is something for you. You can check that out. Tonight I will be playing. I'm sorry, John, I had to rename him. I could not pronounce his name. He goes by Freddy Fingers. He is a halfling rogue thief. So So yeah, we'll see how that halfling luck holds up today.
Is he from Char Curry?
Yeah, charcuterie.
All right.
Nice. John LaPointe, you're up next.
I'm Galadriel Ladamai. I can't even pronounce my last name. Just call me Galadriel. I'm a high elf, which means I'll be the first to die tonight.
High elf.
Exactly. I'm a wizard, a 6th level wizard. So that's my character. He's some sort of nobility, and he's a noble, and he likes to push his weight around. He thinks the world revolves around him. So.
Oh, he's gonna get along well with me.
Oh yeah, he's gonna die.
Last but certainly not least, our coveted DM for the night, John Bolin. You're up.
Okay, yeah, I'm the
And the
Dungeon
show
Master.
is yours from here on out.
I go by Virtue Adept. You may have seen me on Socium Project before. That's when I look like Grizzly Adams. Right now, I've actually shaved my beard a little bit. Or trimmed it down. Yeah, tonight I'll be the Dungeon Master. This adventure is called The Long Shadows of Darkwood, set in the southern shady coast of the country of Jubilor, which is run mostly by elves, but it also has a lot of lizard folk because of the pleasant swamp. So you might see that on the map. I don't know if that's visible to the public or not.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yep. What you see is what they see.
Got it.
Only classier.
Oh, well, good. So, yeah. Jubilor is a nation of mostly forests and swamps. Darkwood is it's a logging community mostly, but it's also known to have some shady dealings in importing and exporting business, aka smuggling. And so the leader of Darkwood, his name is Governor Grisham, because he's a lizard man veteran from the wars with the Kuatoa, or also from the, what's some other guys called? The
Soagan?
guys.
Soagan.
Yeah, Soagan. Yeah. So he's fought a lot of wars, and he's a veteran of that. And as a reward, they made him a governor, and so now he runs this place. It's kind of one of the more wild, wild west parts of Jubilor. These guys are mercenaries, adventurers, sell swords, or otherwise looking for work. And they received recently a summons with a promise of 100 gold just to hear what the job is. And it was from Governor Grishton. He is a somewhat feared hero that is acting leader of one of the seediest towns in Jubilor, Darkwood. And you guys have arrived to town. Y'all don't know each other yet. You do know that the town has an inn called the Come On Inn. It's a very big inn that is mostly, it's not the only inn in town, but it's basically the most popular one. I actually made a map for this, so hopefully this will work. It did not. Let me see what I can do here. Why did that not work?
It's like a Motel 6. They'll leave the light on for you.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. I think I can just do that.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So yeah, here's the whole town, the big map, right? Darkwood is it's got a river running through it. That's the Darkwood River. There's a whole like tent town, which is just for like people itinerants, mainly workers who come in here. It's a real poor part of town. I mean, just you got a tent, you can live there.
I can pitch a tent.
Yeah. But if you want to stay in a little bit finer accommodations, up here is the Come On In. It has inn rooms. You can see they even have an IHOP. There's the very low bar on this 2-story, and then the sky high bar for the that's one of the taverns. This is like a casino, the roll high casino. I don't know if y'all can read those. They're really small.
Oh, yeah.
There,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
I
can
can
see
read
it.
them.
You got us
Yeah.
zoomed in, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. So that's where you would probably show up first, knowing your characters.
I'm gonna go to the Sky High bar because it's the higher end bar, and I'll go there and order the most expensive wine on the menu.
An elven wine.
Yep, there you go.
All right. They bring you like a really nice wine that's all the way from what's Carol's country? Castilian or something? Treskillian?
Oh yeah, Triskelion wine.
Yeah.
Not the Nazi dwarf wine.
Not the Nazi dwarf.
Oh,
wine.
no Nazi dwarf wine for me.
So yeah, they bring you that, and they tell you that, oh, General Grisham's out of town. You look like the kind of people that'll be looking for him, and but he'll be back in a few days. I'm sure you guys can find something to do.
Wait a minute, this shithead has us come to town to meet with him, and then he leaves. Do I have a fire kit? I'm gonna channel my inner Margoo here and burn this shithole down.
I was about to say, if you got a torch in your adventurers pack, so there you go.
Dave's a Canadian; he'll be nice.
That's it. Oh, this is fine.
I will go ahead and check in to the come on in and say howdy.
Howdy.
And attempt to obtain a room, preferably with the northern view, because that's what I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
So at the come on in, it is run by Maya Amamian. They call her Lady Maya, and she's really pretty. She's like a wood elf.
Hello.
Very, very charming.
I too am a wood elf.
She kind of winks at you.
That's right, baby. My my charisma of 10 will certainly stun her.
She's real nice to everybody, It's all about the business.
Thanks for boosting the ego, John.
She doesn't tell you that.
Oh, lady, if I can get the northern view, I'd appreciate it. That way I can look at the Roll High Casino and Bar.
Well, there are some suites if you want over on the other side of the courtyard. But if you want, I can just get you one of the rooms over here in the.
I'm a simple man. That and some nice beer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll ask if she can recommend a reputable place where a nice ranger like myself can go and head and find companionship by the hour.
She says, well, you might try the casino. There's always plenty of ladies hanging out at the casino.
After checking out my room, I'll head that way.
So you're about ready to do some carousing, would you say?
I would say, noting my demeanor, I'm going to go ahead and meet new friends, because that's what I do, because I'm a polite individual.
All right. What's Thud going to be doing while Dave is out carousing?
Yeah, Thud will also get a room, and he'll head to the casino as well, I guess.
Would you like to try your luck at the crap stables?
He means roll dice, not take one.
Well, I could do both, being a Gotar.
I had some britches that look like you.
Nice.
All right, yeah. I will play some craps with our parishioners' money in hopes that we make more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did we get paid already? The 100 gold?
No, that hasn't been
You're
paid
screwed.
yet. But you might have some money, presumably. We didn't spend every last nickel of it.
Yeah.
So roll 2d6, I guess.
All right. Use my
I'll roll a
murder.
7.
Shit, I rolled a 7.
He craps out.
Push.
The very beginning of the game. Loses whatever, 5 gold or however much you bet.
Boys, do you have any Molsons here?
Muffins.
Molsons. It's a beer. Ish.
Oh,
Ish.
see if they
Nice.
know what you're talking about. The casino guy just goes, "I know what that is."
I'll
Sorry.
just take an ale.
Oh, yeah, we have ale. We have this nice pale ale from the Curie.
Okay. I'll try it, friend.
All
I'm
right.
going to find a corner and drink and imagine wearing Thud as pants.
So Galadriel, you're there at the high bar. You're noticing there's not a lot of people in here. You do see though someone who looks kind of like a nice elf. You know, she's probably maybe pretty young for an elf, maybe in her low hundreds, and she's sitting alone with a hood over her face, or not over her face, but
She's
up.
ugly.
She looks. You get a few glances at her. She's definitely got a nice body. She's showing a little on her legs, but other than that, she's kind of demure.
Elven Butterface.
I was gonna say that.
I'm not up on elven years. Is hundreds underage as far as elves go?
Oh yeah, no, not underage. No.
Okay, good. 'Cause
I think it's like they'd be at adulthood at like 50 or something like
okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna mosey on over to her table and bring the glass of expensive or bottle of expensive wine with me.
that. All right. She just kind of looks at you and kind of goes, and kind of just make a. Well, what do you want to do? I'll let you play it.
Let me see here. Could roll deception, persuasion. I've got a 4 in that.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Let's see here.
Sweeter.
There we go. No, wait.
Now, Freddy, this whole time, is just this brooding figure on top of the roofs of this whole area, kind of standing around brooding, like to Danny Elfman music playing in the background.
There you go.
And just kind of clocking everything that's going on. And I probably would have seen Dave check in. So, yeah, I'm going to go search the inn rooms or whatever.
He went to the Roll High Casino.
Oh, he didn't check in yet?
He did.
I checked in and then left immediately.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I'm
Yeah, I'm
looking
going to
for
go check his
hourly
room.
companionship.
Okay, I rolled a 20.
Oh, fantastic. She's like, please sit down.
This is excellent
Kinda
wine.
smiley.
I think you'll like it. I pour her a glass of wine.
She carefully takes a little sip and kind of smiles. It's like she enjoys it.
So you live here?
She says, I'm actually just passing through town.
Me too.
Part your eyebrows with your tongue. That'll impress her.
I was about to say, Galadriel's got game. Okay.
She says, I actually work with, there's a trading company, and we ordered lumber that hasn't arrived yet. And I'm here to inquire why.
Ooh, do you need some help with that?
Well, not really. That's more of a negotiation type thing, but
Well,
I'm free. I'm here for a couple of days until the governor comes back.
I happen to be very skilled at negotiation if you need any help.
Well, maybe I will take you up on that.
Are you staying at the Come On In?
Yes, I am. I'm in room
Woo,
2.
woo, stalker alert, stalker alert.
She actually gives you her room number.
There you go.
Isn't that the room key?
You're so screwed.
Is it on the second floor?
She says, I'd be very alone tonight, trying to read my books.
Maybe I could come up to your room and we could read to each other.
I've seen this movie before. It was called Euro Trip. So you know what's going to happen.
All right.
DM, I will wait till the morning and then follow the trail of clothes to where Galadriel has been tied to the bed with his underwear stuffed into his mouth. And not free him.
There you go. So I'm gonna roll on this table because this is hilarious. Galadriel, give me a D100 to find out what happens to you after your adventures.
Okay.
Oh, you actually got a table for that. Okay.
63.
63. Okay.
Cast fireball in your pants.
You think you had a really great night. You wake up in the woods,
missing a kidney,
4 miles from where you last remember being. You're at the bottom of a deep pit trap.
Oh no!
Two gap-toothed yokels are leering down at you. Yo, Bubba, what's this guy down here?
You sure do got a pretty mouth.
Look, he's got all his teeth.
How do you get down in there? Do you fall down in there?
Oh, sounds like home.
Like you're like you still got all your stuff, but it's all like dirty from like rolling around in the dirt or whatever.
Oh no!
Maybe she was some kind of werewolf.
I don't know how I got from her hotel room into a pit in the middle of the woods, but
Can't remember.
I do.
Who else wants to carouse on the?
Well, I'm still looking for short-term love.
All right. You want me to roll this to see if you find some, or are you gonna? You want me to role play it out?
Yeah, I'll let you roll.
All right.
That way I don't hog up all your time. But yeah, you can roll for me.
all right.
Looking for
You want-
love in
I'll
all
roll
the
the
wrong
D100.
place.
As long as it's not a gotar, I'd feel really bad about that. Or a hamster tar.
Oh,
Oh, great.
It's
I
called
wake up dead in the
interspecies
ditch.
erotica, asshole.
I find myself
that's a
pregnant.
different one. All right, here we go. So you wake up in your bed.
Ugh.
You're missing 6 gold. You're not sure how you got that. That's gone. Probably.
Freddie was there.
I bet I know how it disappeared.
You have numerous bruises all over. So.
Oh, he had a good night.
Yeah, that's where the money went. What is it? Lady Myra is Mystery Maya, or Mistress Maya.
Yeah, maybe she took you up on your offer.
I am happy.
You are a bad boy.
Well worth
At
the
least-
6 gold.
Well, at least you didn't end up in the woods naked at the bottom of a pit with yokels pointing at you.
Feeling
Well, they help
somewhat
you out. They were
full.
nice. They actually,
What? Oh, the yokels were nice. What?
Yeah,
Did they help me
they-
get my clothes back on?
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Well, you had your clothes on.
Oh, okay. I thought I was naked at the
I
bottom.
thought he was
of the pit
naked
for-
at the bottom of the
But
pit.
did I say naked?
Yeah, I think he said naked. 63, I think.
naked at the bottom of a pit. Okay.
It doesn't say naked, but yeah, okay. You were missing.
we'll go
clothes.
with that.
But you still have all your important stuff, like your.
Good.
Oh,
As long as I didn't lose my magic items like my potion of healing.
yeah. Maybe you put that in your room before you took off.
Yeah, exactly.
6 gold. I'm coming back here after we're done. That's a deal, man.
After a
Spend some
couple
of the treasure
days,
we got. Okay.
just goofing off and completely trashing the place. You guys.
So I'm down 18 gold.
I remember you want to spin. You see this little guy come up to you, And if I can find what, I don't understand why my little. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. This guy comes up to you. He's like a
I shoot him.
little lizard man boy, lizard folk boy, and he's like, "Here you go. You're gonna want this."
I overcharged you, Dave. Here's a gold back.
He hands you a scroll, and then he takes off, and he hands every one of you a scroll, which has this writing on it.
Sober? Jesus Christ. I start drinking water.
It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, so you have an hour or two to get ready or to sober up. It's
probably should have said and pants.
Pants. Wearing pants. Sure, you're wearing pants.
Be on time and sober and wearing pants.
Yeah, pants are not optional.
I don't see that written.
Anybody gotta show up not wearing pants?
I want to make a big impression. I will sober up and show.
All right. Is anybody not going to show up for this? Because it's kind of like the point of the adventure.
I will show up. Although I do want to find out who the woman I ended up sleeping with was, because I want to ruin her reputation.
Her name was Jim.
The beard should have gave it away.
It might have been Dave, not real sure. There she is.
That guy, that's the guy you meet
I
with.
must have been really drunk.
They take you to like this
wine.
room in the at the town hall, and in the room they this guy, he's sitting behind a desk, like a big old huge desk. He looked really important.
How many of us are there?
All of you.
Any extras?
No, just you guys.
All right.
And he kind of looks you guys over and kind of trying to size you all up. And then he says, "Please have a seat. I have a very important job for you."
I'll try and take the most comfortable seat.
I'll take the next most comfortable seat.
Hopefully you are up to the task.
We are.
It was earlier.
You all look like you've enjoyed my town.
Not entirely.
Now, be that as it may. He like throws each of you a little coin pouch. That's just for showing up.
Does it feel like 100?
It probably is.
Cool.
I mean, unless it's
All right.
copper or something.
I open it.
All right.
Start counting it.
Kind of looks at you like
Make sure it's gold. I won't count it. I just want to make sure it's gold.
it is gold.
Okay. I'm happy then.
Plated.
Do the whole Maltese Falcon thing. Get a little knife and scratch it.
Several days ago, logging camp Delta stopped shipping lumber down the river to Darkwood. I consulted with a witch, and I now fear something is blocking any scrying and sending spells to the camp. He kind of like looks you over like he knows something about magic, even though he doesn't look like he would know anything about magic. And then he kind of goes, "I need you to investigate the camp. Find out what has happened. And try to figure out what needs to be done to get the lumber logs flowing again. I'm willing to give you each 300 gold just for the information.
Okay.
But if you get the logs flowing, I will increase that to 800 gold each.
Sounds good to me.
Does anybody have questions?
Who runs Camp Delta?
Says Camp Delta is being run by Noah Stumps. He's the leader. He's a dwarblin, half dwarf, half goblin.
Oh.
So smells the
he-
same.
Has a sour disposition, but voracious tenacity.
That sounds like a goblin.
But he hasn't responded to sending spells.
Can we get there overland or by river? And which is faster?
The river flows down from the camp, so it's easier just to take the land upriver near the path. There's a trail that you can go upriver. Stay to the northern banks.
Who's got the high persuasion?
I've got a 4.
See if you
Not
can
too bad.
persuade him to pay us 5 up front.
Okay.
Excuse
Can
me,
do.
noble elf. Weren't you discussing the fact that we should be paid more for this job?
Yeah,
earlier in the
I
bar?
was. And I rolled an 18.
You rolled an 18.
Yeah, I think we need to get 500 up front. And let me see, maybe a couple thousand if we complete the mission properly.
He says, well, I was giving you 300 each, not total, but I suppose I could give you all a 100 gold each. On top of the 100 I just gave you.
All right.
To account for expenses you may have before
Okay.
taking
I
off.
just need
And
another
I think-
18 gold.
Yeah, I think we should be getting, let me see, 500 if we get the information, and 1,000
Each.
Thank you. Each, and 1,000 each if we get the logs flowing again. Do I need to roll again for that?
No. He
Okay.
says, he kind of looks hard at you and goes, you drive a hard bargain,
I've been
wizard,
told that.
but I agree to your terms.
Thank you.
And he like makes a note on something
Mhm.
so he can have it written down what he agreed to.
To kill us.
Eat them.
Then
have any
mercenaries
other-
to kill us. Yeah, okay.
Questions.
Mhm. No questions.
I'm a ranger. I can find this place.
Okay, cool.
He says, I will give you one piece of advice. The area is known to be inhabited by many dark fae. So
Doesn't
be
scare me.
wary of the dark fae.
When you say dark fae, does that include drow?
No, not the elves. I meant the
Oh.
unseelie court.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Dave points out that he doesn't see color.
I don't see through that lens, man.
Very well, I will leave you to it. If you wish, go to Reddington's Defensive Wares for a 10% discount on any armor you will purchase.
Well, I'll just use mage armor.
You know, he didn't say color. I think he was talking about intelligence. You know, like dark or like dim. You know.
No, I
didn't say
think
that.
I think dark fae. You see, I don't know. I don't even know if my character has fairy lore, but I think dark fae just refers to fairies that are part of the unseelie court rather than the seelie court.
There you
But-
go.
Yeah. I think it's usually like nefarious Eladrin and stuff like that.
Right,
So-
right.
They're kind of jerks. They're the jerk ones.
Sounds like a great opportunity to convert them to a
Oh
noble
God!
religion.
The cleric's going to convert the unseelie court. This won't end well.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it will. I have quite optimism that we will succeed in our adventure.
Well, I'm glad someone does.
I'm still gonna wear you as pants.
So Darkwood is here. It's along the river. It's actually not a coastal town, even though it kind of looks like it would be.
Okay.
But the river kind of goes northeasterly. So as you leave town, you're kind of heading out the river, which goes abruptly north out of the town and then heads easterly.
Oh, do we want to walk or do we want to get mounts?
You could buy mounts. You have enough gold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking at some point in time it's gonna get ugly.
All right.
Either way, I don't care.
What does Freddy Fingers want to do?
Thinking if there's like a rent-a-wreck in town or something like that. You know, horses that people won't care if they don't come back.
Wow.
That works for me.
I'm
The
gonna
old
pay the
nag.
insurance deposit on this one.
Old nag. Can have her for 5 silver a day.
Okay. At those prices, yeah, can't beat that.
I gotta
Sure.
paint a 3 on mine.
All right, so you get your old nags and whatever else is your 3-legged horses, and you
Mine's gonna have the shits.
I am going to be in front of him. I'm going to be in front of the ranger, not behind if his
Probably a good
horse is
idea.
going to have diarrhea.
this is how you get the wizard to lead the party.
He doesn't want to smell the horse shit. Okay.
So you guys go down about probably half a day travel, and you come to what definitely is like a little passageway that leads northward into a clearing. And the clearing has, if I can get my thing to come up again. Yeah, there we go. So this looks like the clearing. This is probably, it probably has more tents than this, but this is a part of the clearing.
Is this Camp Delta?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Camp Delta. We'll say it has a sign out front that says blocking Camp Delta.
I'm gonna park my car.
There you go. Free parking all around. You don't see anybody. You do see things have been ransacked. Looks like boxes turned over. Some of the tents are darned up.
I will investigate the perimeter.
Make an
Maybe-
investigation check.
Arrows at the ready.
Yeah, Freddy hops off
5.
his sway back, ties it up, and starts doing an investigation check as well.
Give me
5
a
plus
check.
0.
Frank, your character finds tracks all around the camp coming in and out. But you see what look like on the southern end of the camp, mostly goblin tracks coming into and out of the camp.
Got some orc tracks over here, guys.
Or orcs the same as goblins in this?
Freddy is casing the tents, checking those out. He rolled a 17.
All right. One thing you do notice is that on the side of each one of the tents, you see a symbol that looks like this
Okay.
painted on each tent in kind of glittery purplish dye.
I have Arcana. Could I take a look at the symbol, see if I recognize it?
Sure.
I like to do a religion check on that too, see if there's any
All right.
religious connotation. I got a 19 on that.
I got a 16 on my Arcana roll.
All right. Between you two discussing it out, you believe that this symbol means in Fae, it means or in the language of the Fae, it has something to do with a symbol meaning sleep and like slavery or being of a deferential
Got it.
or passive, maybe even.
Okay, being submissive. I informed the
Yeah.
rest of the party what the symbol means. Is there anywhere else in the camp to investigate? Because I've got a 7 investigate.
You
Does
see
it
the
look like
same
it was-
tracks.
Does it look like it was graffiti, or was that actually just like made? Like the tents were made with that symbol on it.
No, they weren't made that way. They looked like they were put there. They look like they were put there fairly recently, and the substance used is some kind of dust. From what I can tell. I don't want to tell the wizard how to play your character, but the one thing you can do is you can use your detect magic spell.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of
ritual.
that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, okay. No, I didn't have that prepared today. I have.
You know what?
But it's a
Okay.
ritual spell, so you,
Oh,
cleric-
that's right. There's an R next to it. Yeah. Okay. I'll do detect magic then.
Alrighty.
I could do it as well.
all right, cool. So between the two of you guys, the symbols on the tents were magic dust of some kind, or is it's still a little bit of faint magic left on it.
I'm going to
looks like
throw
it has
water on
faded.
one of them.
All right. It just kind of melds, kind of turns into mush, and the symbol kind of goes away.
This house is clean.
I also have augury as a ritual cast. Would it help to cast augury at this point?
It might. You do with your detect magic. You notice one of the tents is glowing underneath the cot.
Ooh, I'll search under there.
Going to hang out on the perimeter, bow at the ready.
Sure.
You still find a little hidden hole dug under one of this. By the way, this tent, based on what you've seen of it, and some documents found in it, it looks like it's Noah Stump's tent.
Okay.
Inside the tent and in the little hole, there is this hunting horn that is glowing magical. The hunting horn looks like it has a ram's horn that is somewhat curved, kind of like a large C shape. It looks like on the small end of the horn, you blow into it, and then it would create some sound. But since it's magical, you figure it has some magical effect.
Well, I also have Can I cast Identify as a ritual cast as well to see if I can identify what kind of magic it is?
Yep.
What it does?
Okay. Yes. Go ahead and somebody roll a d12.
I got it. 6.
All right. You guys are cool. That was
Hey,
a wandering monster check.
Can you bring up that picture of the camp, please?
Yeah.
You know, guys, if we put our backs into it, throw a couple logs down the river, we can make it look like the lumber's starting to flow, and we'll just say they were delayed for unknown reasons. like they had COVID or something.
Oh man.
And then just come back. Get the payday, and, I'll take my 982 gold pieces on the road after I'm done.
Nice.
Just throwing that out there, just as an idea.
So yeah,
Freddie
you
likes the
identify
idea.
the horn. It is a magic item I created just for Socium.
Blow on it.
Let me see if I find the file on it.
And I was just thinking, the glittery dust. Galadriel, did the lady that you were with happen to be wearing glitter body powder or anything like that? So she woke up in the woods and can't remember anything.
Or does he have a symbol on his back?
Yeah,
on his
exactly.
buttocks. I've seen that symbol before. It's on your ass.
Which sure says property of.
I thought that symbol was do not enter, but I could be mistaken. I think it says off ramp.
Wow. Okay, so
Hey, I
what
don't know
this
this
horn
guy.
is. This is called a horn of the wild hunt. It is a very rare horn crafted from a long curved sheep horn, has nature symbols etched around the outer layer. Even just carrying around this with being attuned to it and carrying this around, it'll give you +2 to passive and active perceptions and to stealth checks.
Blow on it, Winston Marcellus.
If you blow on the horn and you're attuned to it, woodland creatures may be summoned and charmed by the magic of the horn to assist you. It's a D100 roll, and you can get anything from like a pixie to alligator, spiders, badgers, etc.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to.
Pseudo dragon.
So you decide who wants to carry that.
Well, I could put it in. I assume I have a backpack or something that I could put it in.
Whoever carries it has to attune to it if they want any benefit from it.
Dibs on it after he gets killed.
Okay.
It might be good though to have the ranger have it. He's probably needs if he's
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
active
willing to give it to the range. Okay, I could give it to the ranger, or I could give it to the rogue, because the rogue would be making stealth checks too.
oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
Yeah, do that. I'm kidding.
Okay, I hand it to Freddy.
I point
Okay.
out that's part of his cut on the money.
Oh yeah,
That'll be cut.
and I let him know what the effects it has, and I tell him if you blow on it, if we're in real trouble, if you can blow on this, it'll summon help.
Could be.
I see Dave mouth that to me. He's like, no.
So you got goblin tracks coming into town and leaving, not town, but the camp.
Right.
Well, I think maybe we should follow the goblin tracks.
And obviously somebody put these symbols here. Who knows what that meant?
Yeah, maybe something fey.
We could follow the tracks, or we could set all this shit on fire, hide in the woods, wait to see who shows up.
Well,
No.
Freddie wants to bring up the point. It's just like, okay, we found this horn relatively easy without looking or anything like that. So it makes me wonder what they were looking for.
It was well hidden. It was underneath. He only saw it because he could see the magic glow for it.
Oh, because he could see the magic. Oh, he
Yeah, I don't
cast-
think the goblins. Now the Fae might have detect magic. I doubt if the goblins have it.
Got it. Okay.
Is there any food here?
Yep. There's food sitting around. There's
I-
like a wheel of cheese, looks like, and some,
Ooh, let's break for lunch.
maybe a pie.
I feed my nag.
Ooh, pie.
It's like 9-year-old. It's been sitting there for a while, but hey.
And then I asked
9 days now.
Galadriel, aren't you the one that passed out and woke up naked in the pit?
Why is that relevant now?
Because you're making some called shots here. You know, at least I got what I paid for.
Or did you?
You're I don't know. I've got a cleric. You can cure it if it's bad.
There you go.
I still say we throw the logs in the river.
No, we should not be dishonest. We need to follow this through. And
Sure pants.
my name is Thud because of my hammer when it hits people.
Yeah, my name's Thud. That's why I got all these bruises, and it cost me 6 gold.
Okay, so do you guys
Hey.
want to follow the tracks? And if so,
Yeah.
who wants to do the tracking?
Yeah, I'm a ranger. I guess I should do it. You guys hang
Alright.
back. I'm a professional.
I believe that
You,
And
you,
that was the last we saw of him.
you hosers, You hosers stay back, eh?
He slept at the what was the inn?
Come
Come on
back
in.
Come on in.
Yeah, I slept at the. Come on in. I know I can do this.
That's right. I'm not really a ranger. It says I'm a peasant tin maker here, posing as a ranger. Yeah, I'll go ahead and scout out along the tree line so that I'm not out in the open and investigate. Are there any like drag marks? Like they dragged the loggers out of here?
You do see some of that. It's a lot older than the goblin tracks. You notice it's probably about 9 days ago in age for the dragging part. The goblin part looks to be like yesterday.
Oh, okay. I informed the group of the indication.
I also, while he says he goes tracks, I do some magic and some gestures, and ye be blessed.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Pants.
Pants' voodoo religion has no effect on me.
And I give him guidance.
Okay. So is that the +4 or the advantage?
+4.
Okay. Cool beans. So, okay. So does it head south where we came from or somewhere else?
The goblins go south. The tracks with the dragon goes to the north.
I will suggest we go north because fuck goblins.
Okay.
I will stealthily move through the forest interior, trying to guide my brand new friends and Pants to our destination.
What's your tracking check with the guidance? I think survival, but I
14 on the roll.
Oh, okay.
+3 for the guidance and tracking. What do you want me to use as my modifier? Investigation
Usually
0?
is, well, you can use investigation if you want. I think it's normally survival for
+2. So 19 total.
So you guys like follow these tracks. They skip around like they were being dragged, and all of a sudden they stop, and then 30 feet later you see another set of dragging.
So it looks like Galadriel's tracks.
I earned this time.
No, it's weird how they drag for a while, and then all of a sudden, choom, like there's just a gap, and then another
Stop.
set. I'm about ready to have to do something about some domestic situation here.
Use thug as a weapon.
So, but you guys are going for a ways, and you kind of get into this part of the forest that's real spooky. Okay, fog kind of comes in. It makes it hard to see what's going on, and then you hear, "Well, hello there," and you turn and see this guy kind of coming up to you. Yes, you look very interesting. And oh gosh, what happened to my picture?
Who wants to talk to him? Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to piss him off.
Probably so. Okay. Let me see. Well, I've got a 4 persuasion. Ooh. Oh, it's a satyr. Oh, wonderful.
Hello, lovely lady.
That's what your 6 skull pieces paid for.
I haven't been called a lady in quite some time.
Well, I can see your natural beauty and warmth. I wonder if you might be able to help us seek out some friends of ours, relatives, if you will. They were logging not too far away. Have you happened to see them beautiful?
Possibly, I do know. Possibly, I know.
I can make it worth your while. Do you want some goat pants?
What would be your name?
My name is Jim.
Jim. That's an interesting name.
I am
Joe.
a tinsmith by trade.
You may call me Uyari.
How about I just call you frequently?
Why did we let the ranger speak for the party?
None of you spoke up, so I immediately took charge.
Did you take a level in Bard?
I haven't slept with her yet.
The creature says,
Ooh.
"You're mortal agached kitai, but I may know where they are. But first, I need a price from you.
Free.
What? You must pay a price. I have a
Freddie, take one for the team.
I have a favor I need of you.
This guy right here, and I point at Galadriel. This guy, he'll hook you up. What's your favor?
My favor is this way." And he or the creature starts walking off and kind of looking back, trying to get you to follow.
Galadriel, I think you got a shot with this one.
Come all of you. The favor
All of us?
requires
Well,
all of you.
Okay, Brazzers.
All right. So the creature, Uyari, takes you to like about not very far, maybe, say a third of a mile,
The Motel 4.
to this clearing where it's basically this same kind of wooded area, but there's like this thicket, and then after the thicket there's a large open area, and there's this old looking tree sitting in the middle, and you can see the sap dripping off this tree, like it's just coming dripping down, and Uyari says, "Yes, the tree there. Be careful. That needs to be eliminated. It is a blight on the forest."
Well, if nobody
Is
else
this
is going
the
to say
favor?
it.
Well, do you want us to burn the tree down?
It is a living thing. It just hasn't awoken yet.
As a wood elf, can I ascertain if she's full of crap?
The way that the tree is, it could be a sleeping treant, maybe.
Oh. So what exactly does she want us to do?
It sounds like she wants you to get rid of the treant.
We're going to have a little bit of something before we do some logging, because if I'm going to handle dripping wood...
Freddie laughs. He gets the impression you handle a lot of dripping wood lately.
That's why I have the cleric pants with us.
Well,
Is detect good and evil? That is, you can't cast that as a ritual, right? I don't think so.
no.
I don't know. We have time. That would take 10 minutes?
I can charm her for 10 minutes. You
Okay.
know, as a tin-
It's not
says-
it's not ritual though.
Uyari says, I will take you to your lager, friends.
Oh, I like a good logger.
If you can get rid of this blight that stands before us. It is
Why
an
can't-
abomination. It is not a treant of good health.
May I converse with my associates here on the best way to deal with this thing frequently? Since that's what I'm going to call her.
Can we tell if she's like, use an insight if she's hiding or?
You can
Ooh,
roll
good idea.
insight, sure.
Freddie's going to do like a quick search to see if he sees any remains or like torn flannel shirts and jack boots or something like that around the tree or
Nazis,
something.
Nazi dwarves.
Nazi dwarf stuff.
I rolled a 13.
This may be something you're related to the
Bless them.
camping. The idea that this treant isn't a normal treant definitely seems to vibe with the area and the look of it. It definitely looks like a sick or maybe some kind of disease treant if it is a treant.
Freddie
But
is.
he must have. She has to have some kind of motive, right? There's not. No.
My question is it possible that she made the same offer to the lumberjacks who specialize in removing trees and they failed?
You can ask her that.
Okay.
Yo, frequently, what he just said.
Yeah. I'll ask very politely. Not directly. It's just like, by any chance, our associates tried to remove this tree. I'm not insinuating anything, but I'm just...
Unfortunately, no, they did not. They did, however, attract the attentions of a creature that is far worse than this. And I know where they are. They are perhaps still savable.
What sort of creature?
Oh, it is of the Fae, but it is of the dark variety.
Okay.
Magenta Fae.
Deep ultraviolet.
Well, isn't that a bigger threat to you than this old gnarled tree?
It is.
Well, let's
However,
deal with the big one first. That way we can come back and do the light work later. Come on, show us where everybody else is.
Freddie's gonna consult Thud. He's gonna ask Thud if he has any way to detect good and evil or anything like that.
Look at her face.
I do, but I did not prepare that spell.
Oh.
Oh. I know I should have.
What kind of group did I hook up with?
Oh, you know what though?
amateurs.
Are there any animals around?
You don't see a lot of animals. What you do see, though, is underneath the kind of under the thicket, you see small signs of life. You see like some flowers and things that don't look kind of out of place for the rest of this forest. In the area around the tree, there are small bits of little patches of green grass. You see basically most all the rest of the forest you've been in this area has been a lot of dead leaves. You get this feeling of decay and of entropy out of control. But in this one particular area near this quote tree, you do sense some life that looks more like actual forest.
If we want to destroy the tree ant, I could use burning hands and burn it down.
Kind of makes me think the treant might be good and she might be evil.
Ooh, I hadn't thought of that. It's too bad you don't have to detect good and evil, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah, that would be just kneecap her.
By the way, the detect good and evil, I don't know if y'all read this build description, but it doesn't detect alignments. It detects certain kinds of creatures.
Exactly. That's the reason why I brought it up, because it would detect Fae.
Yeah. Well, you're pretty dang sure this is a Fae.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
Looks like one, yes.
I'm sure she is, but I mean, with that spell, you would also detect any others in the area as well.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
If you're hunting that other thing.
Right. Sorry, did I not mention my name is Freddie Meta Fingers? So
you know what? I have an idea.
Oh, it's
Um,
Butterfingers.
I have a common magic item called the Living Branch, and I can use it. And correct me if I'm wrong, John. I can grab something from 6 feet away and bind it.
True.
So I
You
kind
can
of
have it bind somebody. Yeah.
you can do things the wood elf kind of way.
You want to use
So
it
you want to
on-
use your wood to.
I'm going to use my wood on her
on the Fey creature.
on this thing that we're looking at.
Gotcha. All right.
The fawn?
It binds her. What does it say in there? What the DC check is to get out?
DC 20 versus strength or dexterity to escape the binds formed by it, not athletics or acrobatics. Almost
Okay.
all law enforcement agents in Jubilor carry a living branch.
There you go.
Okay.
The Fey goes, "Oh, come now. I thought we were friends."
I'm just using you for answers now. Tell me where my friends are so that we can get on. We'll go ahead and get the big bad out of the way, and then we'll come back for this thing. But you gotta meet us halfway, babe.
Very well. I will take you.
No, we'll have to carry you because I'm not unbinding your ass.
Are you binding her legs as well?
Yeah, okay, I'll let her walk.
All right. She goes along behind you guys.
Whoa, bullshit!
Right in front of you guys.
I won't even let Galadriel walk behind me.
All right, so you prod her along. It's just this way. Just this way. Come on, a little further. And then she says, "No, I can't go any further. My presence here would be very disturbing to the creature. But if you go forward just a little bit further, you'll see." And you can see ahead. You see this clearing, and you see what look like humanoid shapes hanging from branches
found the lumberjacks.
Yeah, it could be. It could very well be.
I recommend we tie this. I'm gonna say it, viewers, don't get pissed. I say we tie this broad to a tree. Because I don't want her taking her feminine wiles out on Galadriel again, because we can't afford to have them naked.
And at the bottom of a pit.
That's because Dave wouldn't be able to resist Gladio naked.
That's true.
Wait here. I will gladly wait here. But if you feel better tying me, that's fine.
She's into it.
I'm
Okay.
skilled in knots. I'll go ahead and tie her up.
Be careful. The creature that lives here is very dangerous.
What is it?
And she says, "Yeah." And she blinks twice, and all of a sudden, there's right in front of her, there's this kind of like a glow, and then out of nothing, a long sword just kind of falls to the ground. And you can see this sword laying on the ground now in front of her.
Anybody want a long sword? Because I use short swords.
See,
Yeah.
I use daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, and light crossbows.
But you're an elf. So you could use it.
I mean, Freddy could use a longsword. I mean, it's in my proficiency, but I mean, I'm better off with, a rapier, but I will, I'll look cautiously. Galadriel, do you detect any magic on this sword?
Let me see. Do I don't have detect magic memorized. Can I use it ritually? Do we have time for that? Okay. Detect magic ritually. Is it magic?
Yes.
It is magical, and when you're looking at it to figure that out, you determine from the way the metal is made, it looks like it is cold iron.
Ooh, that would be useful against Fae. I'll go ahead and use identify ritually as well to determine what the sword does.
I'll creep forward and to the edge of the brush line and take a look at these humanoid figures hanging out of the tree.
The sword's a +2 cold iron longsword.
Oh, wow.
Freddie, why don't you take that in case we run into any Fae?
Okay.
In case.
Says the creature is dark fey.
Well, then the cold iron will hurt it.
That's why I gave it to you. She's kind of just like,
Galadriel's going to take one for the team if she turns out to be a good guy.
Right.
okay. So you said, who said they were going to do something else while this identify was happening?
I'm going to creep forward and see if I can figure out what the humanoid's hanging out of the tree is.
Okay. You creep forward. You see what look like humans and a couple of dwarves. They all have been bound, gagged, and most of them look to be very barely moving. They're hanging from boots. They've been tied like around their boots and then up. So since they've had blood rush to the head for who knows how long, a lot of them are not too healthy.
Are they wearing flannel?
One of them looks like it might be part goblin dwarf.
Oh, wow. Okay. John, you said the sword, it's just a +2 sword. There's no other properties other than it's being magical?
Not from the sword, no. Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
it's cold iron. It's a cold iron.
Okay.
Made out of cold iron. So it would cause susceptibility damage to Fae.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at the Goblorf.
Mm-hmm.
Dwarblin.
He's a dwablin.
I'm gonna
dwablin.
shoot at his rope.
Mm-hmm. That's a called shot. You get a pretty good chance to hit it.
Nat 20. No
Holy
shit.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to land on his head on a rock.
Yeah, probably.
And dead. Mark one for me.
XP. He falls. Oh,
Hey, Thud. Relative of yours. And I
And
turn
while
around to
this
these
happens-
guys.
While this happens around the corner, you hear shh, like through the dead leaves, something creeping along, not so quietly.
I
And you
pull
see-
out 6 gold.
You see this ugly thing.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, geez.
Thud's mother?
I think you had sex with that last night.
You know what? I'm still here.
And let's see if it detects you, because you're being stealthy, I assume. So roll some stealth, Mr. Ranger.
Let's
With
see.
your +2 bonus for the whole.
The Mask of Wild, you can attempt to hide even when you are only lightly obscured. So my roll is a 14 plus stealth plus 4, 18.
Okay, it hasn't seen you, but it starts moving toward the fallen creature,
Dwalin.
the Dwalin, who's now tied up and just kind of like
I kind of
can't talk.
point this out to everybody.
Oh, do
You
we
guys
need to
ready
roll
for
initiative?
initiatives?
Okay, cool.
I'll give
Okay.
you guys a surprise round, so I'll let it go in the second round.
Nat 20 again.
Holy crap!
Hey,
I am hot tonight.
he must have pulled out Big Bertha.
It's the green. Look at that, baby. I'm on fire.
I got a 12.
Gonna light this bitch up.
10.
20 plus what? What is it? Higher than 20?
20 plus 4, 24.
All right. What was Thud?
12.
Anybody got it higher than 12? Besides Dave?
Freddy's got 16 plus 4, 20 for initiative.
20 for
Gee, I
Freddy.
wonder who's going first.
Well,
then-
upon
Galadriel?
Gladrian rolled a 10. He's going last.
Okay. For the critter. Oh my gosh, you're not going last. All right.
I just tried to be friends.
In 24, we have Dave. Dave, eh?
Dave's going to use his magical item called, what is it? It's a bow. The enchanted elvish recurve bow, which also allows me to entangle people. It's a
Sweet.
+1 bow, does 1d8 +1 plus strength plus dex to hit, and when it hits, an entangle spell occurs centered on the point of impact. I can do that 3 times. So I can attack twice. Where's my root beer? So I got green and root beer. I'll shoot 2 arrows at it, but only the first one will I try and entangle. So the first one, 16. So plus a shit ton. So what's its AC?
Its AC is 16.
Okay, so 16 on the roll plus my pluses, at least +1 for the bow. So that will hit the second one, and that's the entangle one. The second one, an 8. That's not going to hit. So I do 1d8 +1 plus strength plus dex. So +6 on the die. 2 plus 6, 8. And it's also the entangle spell. And I don't know what my spell DC would be for it to break free, or if it'd even work on this thing. That's your call, not mine.
It looks like it's stuck. Do you want to try to get the Dwoblin in your entangle, or keep it away from the Dwoblin?
I'll keep it away from... I'm going to center it on this Thud's mom.
All right.
Hey, pants!
So it's like stuck in it right now. And somewhat surprised that you attacked it. How much total damage was your damage?
6. It was a shit roll.
6. Didn't you hit twice, though?
Oh, that's right. I did hit twice. Sorry. 6 plus 5, 11. So 17 total.
17.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I missed my second roll.
Now,
Well,
was the entangle on the first or the second roll?
The entangle was
been
on
a-
the first.
The second
Okay.
roll would have been an advantage.
Oh,
do you-
okay. Well, let me re-roll.
Yeah, roll in the second to hit.
No shit. Nat 20 number 3.
Dang.
That's 4 plus 5, 9 plus 6, 15 more.
Okay, you may have just killed this thing all by yourself
21
this
total,
time.
right?
Yeah. I bet it has a lot.
No,
of
it's
hit
got a
points
lot of
than
hit
that.
points. It's got a lot
Okay.
of hit points. So, by the way, folks at home, Pirate Dog dice. This is what you get. You get crits all day long.
That's 3 tonight alone.
Crits happen, baby.
All right. So Freddy's up.
Okay. Freddy, upon this thing's arrival, is going to take the hide action.
Run away!
Exactly. No, I'm going to use
Freddy
my
next.
movement to circle behind it. So I'm going to use stealth.
Okay.
It
I'll
is
make a stealth check.
entangled.
Okay.
You're welcome.
19 plus 10 for stealth, so 29. And then is sneak attack a bonus action?
Are you planning to get within 5 feet of it?
If I was going to attack it, but I mean, I could attack it with a short bow from cover.
No, you can either way. I was just wondering.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attack it from cover with a short bow.
All right. You're not going to use
Does an 18 hit?
an 18 will hit.
Okay.
And
All
you have
right.
advantage. So
Um,
you want to roll 2
it is
times.
7 points piercing damage. And because I was stealth, do I get the sneak attack
Yep,
bonus?
you do.
Okay. And that is 7 more points sneak attack damage.
Total of 14.
Yes.
Woohoo! Carve that bitch up.
Good job. Thud.
Pants.
All right, we are going to cast Sacred Flame on it.
Sweet.
Okay. It gets a deck save, I think.
It is a deck save.
Entangled.
You notice it just seems to just not really care much about your spell.
Really?
Nice job, pants.
All right. And then as a bonus action, we're going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
Is
And
it a
you're
golf
placing
club?
it nearby the critter. It gets an attack. So I'm assuming you're going to put it next to it so it can attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it advantage just because it's still surprised.
All right. All right. So I rolled a 25 for the Spiritual Weapon. And damage is... hang on, sorry. 8 points.
Well, you're whittling it down. You want to do any movement?
We'll move a little ways away. Yeah, so it's not in melee.
Yeah. You don't want to get too close. All right. So it's Galadriel.
I'm casting Mage Armor.
That's a good idea.
I thought so.
That'll help your armor class significantly.
Yeah, it'll go up to 16.
All right. And I assume you're trying to stay back and not get up.
Yeah, next round I've hit him with Firebolt.
All right. Well, we'll start a new round now because that was the surprise round. So Dave.
I'm going to light him up 2 more since he's still entangled. I'm not going to use the second charge. I'm just going to try and hit it. Root beer and green. That's an 8, and that is a 14 plus dexterity 18 total.
It's
1d8, 4 plus 6 is 10 piercing damage. Second shot. Whew. Missed.
and it's magical piercing because it's
Sweet.
a magical bow.
It's a magical elvish recurve bow of entanglement.
Freddy.
Freddy?
Yeah, Freddy.
Alrighty.
You're up melee with it now. So
I'm
you're the
melee
only
with it
one-
now?
You're
Okay.
the only one meleeing with it now.
Sure.
Probably
All
a
right.
friendly creature, and we're lighting it
Oh
up.
yeah, no, you weren't melee, were you? You had fired your bow.
I had fired, but I mean,
Yeah.
I can move in.
No, I just was mistaken. I forgot that you fired your bow because at first I thought you were going to melee. Then you said no.
Oh, you were going to put the smackdown on me, right?
No, not yet. No,
Soon.
Okay.
I want to be.
All right. But it's my turn for an action, right?
It is your turn, and I forgot you were not in melee with it. You shot your bow at it. I just
Okay.
forgot.
I'm going to fire another shot. Let's see.
You have advantage.
Oh, okay. Good.
It is entangled.
Good. Alrighty. That is 11 plus 7 with the advantage. This time my first one was
That'll
horrible.
hit.
To hit.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Okay. And that is 6 points piercing damage.
So that's 9. It's just magical in any way. Is there anything magical about the bow or the arrow?
No, it is not. It is not magical.
All right. All right.
Go get
So-
him, Ray.
To get him, Ray. So does that?
You can still use your sneak damage though.
Okay. That's right. They're fighting. Okay.
Because of if you have advantage, sneak should apply it the way I run it.
Okay. 9 more points sneak attack damage.
Sweet. You guys have done a total of 60 hit points so far. Still up. Fred Thud.
Good. All right.
Thud.
All right.
The Gotar.
The Gotar. Okay, so you said that it didn't look like Sacred Flame did anything to it?
It didn't last time. Not to say it won't ever, but it didn't last time.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna throw another Sacred Flame at him.
What's the save DC?
Dex.
But what is the difficulty? You have like somewhere on your sheet a save difficulty? Your
15.
DC.
15.
Just misses its save, so go ahead and roll the damage. He gets
All right.
2 die. It gets to roll twice because it's magically resistant. It's magically
All
resistant.
right. 14 radiant.
All right. Very good roll. All right. So yeah, it felt the holiness of your fire. And it's like
All right. And then
and sound effects.
I like that. 16 with the spiritual weapon.
To hit, that hits.
All right.
This thing's gonna be
And
pissed
then
when it gets
5.
loose.
So yeah, good damage. All right, so you'll have gotten past its halfway mark.
Now we just
Galadriel.
pissed it off.
That's right.
Well, it's got to break out of this crap, and I hadn't even got to go yet. Galadriel.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Roll to hit.
Shoot. A total of 10.
Well, you get advantage, so you can roll
Oh, okay,
20
cool.
twice.
Burn the forest down.
17.
That's my water.
I was asking if you want more water.
No.
Do I have time?
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
$15 total damage.
All right, 15 damage. It felt that. It burnt it, and it did not like.
Man, I was just trying to go get some dinner, get some takeout.
Unfortunately, now it gets to try to get out of this. And it is very strong. I got a nat 20 on my strength check.
Crap.
Oinka!
Wanka.
Oh, we're starting that again, huh?
It starts to move toward, we'll say 1d4. I'm going top to the list down on my screen, whoever.
Okay.
Second one is Jeff. So, Thud, you have attract the ear of it, the ire.
Pants is screwed.
And it shoots this long tongue out at you. What's your
Right
Dave's
up
like-
your alley.
Hit me! Hit me!
doesn't really matter. The tongue actually ends up hitting a tree, and it pulls the tree. The tree like starts to root, and it starts spinning its head, trying to get its tongue untangled from the tree, and it can't.
It took the double dog dare, right?
Something. Apparently, it slapped that tree on accident, and that stuck to that. That's what happens when you're rolling that one, folks.
Wow.
The dice giveth, and the dice taketh away.
There you go.
We're back to Dave at the top.
I'm going to do Entangle on my second shot this time because I feel like tempting fate. So my first shot is an 18 on the die. Plus, plus, plus. The important one, however,
That is a hit.
13. So I get plus 4 for Dex, 17 plus 1 magic bow, 18.
Okay, 13 is going to miss unless you had advantage on that. And
Well, plus 4
Actually, you wouldn't.
plus 1.
Yeah.
So 18
Oh.
total.
that does hit. Yeah.
Okay.
13.
And that's the second one, so that's the entangle. So with both of them hitting, 2d8 plus 12, because it's 1d8 plus 6. 10 plus 12, 22 hit points of damage. Thunk, thunk. As I'm trying to take out its knees, bitches.
How much damage did you do total?
22.
Um,
And it's entangled, unless it makes it safe.
Yep, I'm checking for that. I got a 16 on the save, so it is not entangled.
But that's 2 of my entangles gone.
Yeah,
So if this ain't the BBG, I'm fucked.
you get 3. Freddy.
Okay. Freddy is going to break from stealth and make a melee attack.
Are you going to use your cold iron longsword?
I am going to try out this cold steel sword.
Yeah. Cool.
It disappears as soon as you hit it.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. 19 to hit.
That hits for sure.
Okay. And Freddy was going two-handed with it. So,
All right. So it's a D10 plus your strength.
14 points slashing damage.
Nice. When you hit this thing, no, you're not quite there yet. It's not dead, but you took a huge chunk out of it, and you see like gore just dripping out of where you wounded it, and it screams this terrible nightmare sound when you hit it.
Fall.
It's kind of just
okay.
But it definitely felt that.
Okay.
You heard that same scream from Dave's room the night before.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it
Screams
looks
of passion.
very like wounded. It looks like almost dead.
Okay.
That would be Thud.
All right.
It kind of got close to you. It's within 30 feet.
Oh, me.
Mhm.
I.e., it's going to eat you next round.
All right, we're gonna shoot our sacred flame.
You're sacred flaming again?
Yep, he's like a warlock, one-trick pony.
That's right.
That's okay. It failed its save this time. All the highest roll I got was 11 out of 2 die.
All right, so that was 13 radiant,
All right.
and then we're also gonna move away.
Run away, Sir Robin.
That's right. We ain't no dummy.
Me from a
When-
distance. Pussy.
As the holy flame engulfs the creature, it screeches a terrible scream, and it just kind of melts into this puddle of black ichor.
I just wanted to be your friend.
Yeah, Freddy's reaction was to jump out of the way of the black ichor. So
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
I'll
like the dwarven is just rolling away from it.
I'll circle around and cut the binds on the dwarblin.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh man, you guys, y'all are awesome.
We're expecting a payday here. Are you the ones we're
Oh.
supposed to deal with?
I mean, I work for General Grisham or something.
I work for General Motors, so I'm here to help you out. Are these your men?
Yes,
I'll
I'm sure he would appreciate if you got them all down.
I'll work on getting them down while the rest of the party talks to dipshit.
Who tied you up? Did this creature tie you up?
No, it was a bunch of sprites and elves and satyr.
And a satyr?
Oh, the satyr tied you up, did
Many
she?
satyrs.
Does she look like this one right over here?
You like show him the other, like the whatever her name was.
Frequently. That's what I call her. Frequently. And I'll be nice to his men and slowly lower them down rather than just cut them.
You're not just going to cut them.
Nah.
Uyari, he looks at it and goes, well, I mean, not quite that ugly, but yeah, sort of like that.
Maybe she's got a sister. Yeah. Galadriel, job opportunity.
Okay, so you guys get them all down. The Uyari says, now, yes, you will deal with the treant, please, now. You gave your word.
I did. I'll suggest that, if this isn't her, I guess we have to deal. I'm going to have to deal with a treant, and I'd appreciate you three strangers helping me out with this one.
Certainly.
Very well, very well.
Although
Kinda
if he
like
dies,
smiles.
we get his cut of gold.
She says that sword will be useless against the treant.
Are we? I asked the Dwoblin, are we sure this isn't her?
Well, I mean, they said something about the prince of the night court or
Harry Anderson?
Harry and I were thinking the same thing. It says no, it was Prince Udon or something like that. And as soon as that name is mentioned, Uyari goes, and then she goes, you know nothing, mortal.
You want to clue us in?
Is this Udon of the noodle udon?
He is the prince of the unseelie court. He is next in line to inherit. He has been active lately. This creature that you have slain was in the way of his plans.
Oh, he owes us.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe we
the
should go.
But the prince is who tied them up.
Oh,
No, it was his men.
oh, but on his orders.
The guy says, yeah, he thinks that it was his people.
Well, we've rescued the loggers, and we'll get the logs flowing again. Why don't we just kill the treant and go back?
I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's ask her. Where's this Prince Udon dude at?
Okay.
He is in the Feywild.
Thanks.
get
That was
there.
helpful.
To get there requires a portal. Not so easy to find.
Do we need to bother with the prince at this point?
That wasn't part of the job description.
No, it was not.
All right, I'm all in favor of killing the treant. Shit.
Noah says, are you sure you want to kill that treant? I mean,
We told her we would.
Well, you know what? What's that? Is this thing sick or healthy? Because if it's not sick, I'm not killing it.
Good point.
So the logger guy, he says, it's diminished because the unseelie court have corrupted his grove to the point where it's nearly dead. He's only diminished in strength,
Why don't
and not evil or sick.
Why don't we have the cleric assess his health just to be sure?
Strap on the rubber glove there, Pants, and give it the test.
He could be very angry. You may wish to approach with caution.
Go ahead, Pants. We have faith in you.
You are a cleric after all.
Go get him, Ray.
And this was the last we saw of the Gojo.
Except the Ranger was wearing him like pants.
I miss that guy. Wow, these are very comfortable.
After the tree ate him, like the tree in Poltergeist, only the legs were sticking out, and that's how he got his pants.
Where'd you get those pants? Levi Thud.
All right, I'm gonna do. Do I have any clue, like if any of my healing would help a tree ant? No clue.
Do you have any way to talk to the creature? Do you know?
I have talked to animals. That's it.
Oh,
But I do know Selvin.
oh, that might help. That definitely would fit you in the same language, very at least.
All right, I'll
Maybe
speak
that
in
language.
Selvin to the tree.
How close you want to get to the quote tree? Because it really just kind of still looks like a tree. How close do you want to get to it?
I want to get close enough that my sacred flame can touch it, but not close enough that he can touch me.
Go hug it, hippie.
Like 50 feet.
Yeah.
All right, what do you say?
I'm like, what pels you?
You see like part of the trunk kind of creak upward, and then it looks like an eyeball, and from that eye you see like dripping streams of like sap. Like
I got
sap.
this.
It says,
Uh,
"Leave me. My grove is nearly dead. The shadow fae come and take everything.
is
They
that
wish
what
to bring blight to this forest."
is? Is this like I described the lady? Is she a shadow fae? She says she wants to kill you.
Is she there? Like, did y'all bring her up?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we didn't bring her up to where he's approaching, but I can always push her forward.
He smells.
Oh, that's me.
I
Sorry.
sent the shadow fae near.
Hello, Shadow Fae.
She says, "Well, of course I work for the shadow fae."
I'm gonna skewer her ass. I'm tired of dealing with her.
Roll it to hit.
First one is a 16 on the die. The other one is a 7, unless I get advantage because she's bound.
You can take advantage.
I'll re-roll the 7 for a 5, so that's just going to be a straight up miss. And I'm not going to do entangle because she's already entangled. 9 damage to her as I bury the sword up to the hilt in her and say, "Not this day, bitch."
What sword are you using? At first, I thought you were.
I'm just using a short sword.
Just a regular short sword.
Yep.
You're not going to use her own sword? That would be mean.
I don't have it.
That's true.
Freddy's got it.
She says,
One
"Fine,
finger,
I
Freddy."
see that I was wrong to deal with you." And as she says this, you can see like parts of her starting to kind of disappear into like ethereal, like gray.
Killed her. Got her. That one's me. I get that XP right there.
And then in this little like purple cloud just kind of floats off.
That's also me. It was Taco Wednesday last night.
But you guys make it. Well, assuming you don't want to do anything to the tree. Although he acts like when you talk to him, Jeff, he says, you know, the only thing you could do to help would be to bring, like, essentially a druid here to cleanse the grove. Because without help from a druid, he's not going to be able to keep it alive for longer.
Well, we can, when we get back to town, we can see if there are any druids in town.
Or, what does the horn summon again?
It can summon a druid. A druid is something it could summon.
You do know that's going to be a random event, right?
It will be random. It's a very randomness.
Hey, real quick before he blows, I'm going to turn to the dwarf goblin and his friends and go, ping pong, ding dong, get your ass back to camp. Let's start moving the lumber here because TikTok, we're on a schedule. Okay, Freddie, it's all you.
Okay. I mean, I ask you guys, is it worth a shot? Go ahead.
Sure.
And
It's a one shot. I don't care if I die.
Oh, hey, what about lesser restoration? Would that help at all?
Help the from what you gather, the thing that needs to be healed is the grove. And that will heal the tree.
Okay.
Right. So the spell Grove would actually probably heal it or something like that. No. So do you need me to roll a percentage or?
Yeah, sure. Roll it.
Blow the horn, Harry. We're with you.
Okay.
Y'all are like way off.
Getting ping pong, ding and ling going on the woods there.
Yeah, because we know what happened the last time someone blew a horn last week.
Yeah.
Exactly. Up, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I rolled a 72.
All right.
Oh my
you
God,
see, this is hilarious.
Oh, good.
1d2 plus 1.
Uh-oh.
3 little goat guys show up. They're like, they have goat.
How you doing?
They're not not goat
for everybody.
They look like Pan. They have goat horn. They kind of look like the lady that just turned into smoke.
Oh, more satyrs.
But not as dark.
Yeah, they normal shape, normal colored, and they're like, "Hey, how can we help?"
Yeah, you can get a druid.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where that is. They're kind of like, do you know where? No, I don't know.
Oh, wonderful. We summoned a bunch of satyrs for nothing.
They're like the Three Stooges of the satyrs.
I asked the satyrs, do they know like an archfey or a druid? Obviously, they don't know a druid, but what about an archfey or something like that?
Yeah, the Prince of Darkness, here he comes.
Yeah, exactly.
We're like just not from around here.
Oh.
This looks like a bad forest, though. And they're looking around like, something's wrong here.
Thank you, Columbo.
Well, could you tell us anything about what's wrong here besides the obvious?
Well, I mean, there's been some kind of a corruption spell in effect that is polluting and corrupting all of these plants over here and this whole area over here and somewhere over here. They must have done some symbol. Yeah, that one, that scratches it. It's, oh yeah, that'll get rid of that part. But we're not really like druids or nothing. We don't know what to do.
Oh, well, you're a lot
okay.
of help.
This is an attack.
You know what?
Yeah.
You can probably find one in the Jubilor forest. There's a lot of elves there.
Why don't you go do that then? Maybe we better head back to town then. Collect our reward.
You guys get the lumber flowing again.
Hang on a second. If the lumber's flowing downriver, fuck the horses. Let's just ride the logs down. Play Disney.
Well, that's why I said get rid of Rex.
There you go.
Here you go. You can
You
have
can
my
ride the
horse.
logs.
Number 3.
How easy is it to ride a log down a river?
I've never tried.
Well, I'm sure
Not
my
like
survival roll will choke.
Is that like a acrobatics check to stay on it, or
You're the DM.
Or would that be like vehicles? You know?
or would
Wouldn't
it,
it
yeah,
be
do you
like
have to have the logged vehicle skill? Is that even a vehicle?
Drive log.
Drive log.
Yeah, I
yeah?
don't know. I'm thinking that might like drown people if you fall off your log and get squished by multiple logs.
I'll ride my horse back to town.
Am I allowed to use the living branch to combine several of the logs?
Oh hell yeah! Make a raft. Is that what you want to do?
That'll
let's do
work.
that.
Alright,
Okay.
so you
Hey,
guys make a
you're on
raft.
your horse. Shut up.
Being left behind. Well,
see you
could
in a
probably
week.
keep up with the logs. Well, it was only half a day back to town either way, so
Yeah.
you guys get back either by log or by horse, by rented nag. Hey,
Okay.
You had a 500 gold deposit on the net. I'm kidding.
I was going to say, no, it was
I
just
bought
silver.
insurance.
Come on. Oh, deposit. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So you get back, General. I keep calling him General. Governor Grishton. He's very happy to see you guys. I bring him up again just for posterity's sake.
Now, what were the terms on the horn? Is it just a one-time use, or is there charges? Or
Oh no, it's really awesome. It's let's see. How often can you do this? I don't know. I didn't put on here. I guess it must be a use
okay,
once or twice a day or something like that. I don't.
Okay.
I didn't put it, but it needs some kind of limit. Otherwise, you could just keep summoning creature every turn.
right. I didn't think it was that, but yeah.
Yeah, I never wrote down. Unfortunately, I did not write down a limit. That's a big no-no when you're writing magic items. So
So is he going
Don't
to pay
try
us
to-
what we owe? Or what he
Yes.
owes?
yeah, he gives you all the agreed upon 800. No, I'm kidding. He'll give you the 1,000 gold that you agreed to because you got the logs flowing.
That's right, we did. Ding-a-ling and wing-pang cooking them logs.
You win.
So what would have happened if we would have killed the tree ant?
It would have just made it more likely that the Unseelie win in their nefarious schemes in the region to try to convert this area of. They're basically trying to open up a portal to where they can come in and out of here with ease and send, if they want to, dark fae and to mess with the affairs of the mortals in this region.
So they're like
Oh.
Episcopalians?
Could be. Or maybe just, really, really angry,
Catholics.
like tree hugger type people. What are they called? Environmentalists.
yeah.
Greenpeace.
I guess we did the right thing then, and I guess you did the right thing by killing the satyr.
That's right, I did. That bitch was going to pay. I didn't want her to get you naked and throw you in a pit again.
It sure went down easy.
So was the lady in the thing? Was that just a random encounter, or was that
In the
thing?
bar?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, she is what she said she was. She actually, when you guys get the lumber working again, she's very happy because now
She
can
gets
get
a
her
lot of wood.
business
I
done.
mean,
You tell her, oh yeah, I did that. I got that working.
Yeah, we
So-
should have made a deal with her.
She hangs out with you a lot more after that.
Oh, lucky you, Galadriel. My 6 gold a night lady's still available, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to get the
You
shit
can see her right
out
there.
of me again.
You can see her right there on the screen.
No, that's not her. That's her dad. I'm kidding.
I-
What did
Just
you
one
do to
thing:
my
if you
daughter?
would have ever met and I didn't Say you would, because I stole this from a book.
That was Udon.
Yeah, this was going to be the Prince of the Unseelie Court.
Yeah, I would have gotten us killed with my mouth. Was it possible to meet him in this scenario?
I didn't really have a way to do it planned. But yeah, if you could have thought of a way, you could have probably done it.
Could the satyr have opened up the portal?
Probably.
Yeah, she's
Satyr
better
had
off dead.
Oh, damn it.
Better off dead. Screw that.
Right.
But you guys win. I guess I'm a little bit early, but we got 5 minutes.
That's cool.
Oh, that works.
So if we would have done the goblins, that we would have just found goblins to beat up.
So if you would have gone after the goblins, first of all, they were not hostile. They knew the foreman, so they would have asked you unless you just started attacking them.
I vote that.
So you could have wiped out all of his relatives.
Oh.
That would have been bad. The foreman, I forgot his name already. Noah. Yeah,
No,
he'd
that
be
was
like, all my family is dead now.
I think it was the high elf.
that dang satyr, we tried to chase her.
There was a lot of opportunity here for combat that you guys just skipped right over.
Well, it's 10 o'clock.
Exactly.
You got to
Well, the
learn
one
what
battle
Jeff
was
learned
the-
last week.
Yeah.
No, I had a good time with it.
I had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It. It was a lot of fun. So, are you going to have more adventures in this part planned, like to continuation? Are you going to build on this adventure, John, or what?
Not sure.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm definitely going to do another one shot, but the next one I write will be for Humany.
Mm.
It'll be with the resistance.
Hey, if he can get us all together again, it's just like, okay, let's go find a druid.
There you go. We could do save the Treant's Grove.
Right.
Yeah, there could be
right.
something to that.
Oh, nah, let him die.
Or let's go
Frank's
kill
like,
the
nah.
prince. Let's go kill the Prince of the Unseelie Court. That'll be fun.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I
Yeah.
can see that. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what'd you think, Jeff?
I liked it. I couldn't decide if killing the tree or going after the woman. Like, which one was the evil one?
Always the woman. And here comes the hate mail.
Yeah, here comes the hate mail.
I didn't even intend for that character to be female, but you started off with it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll roll with it.
David, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. So it's pretty good. I actually like the pre-gen character you made. It's really pretty cool. I like it.
Cool.
So,
Thanks.
John, what'd you think?
I had a great time. I love the visuals.
Was he
And
naked?
no, that he popped up when he shared his screen. But no, I like the pre-gens too. I hadn't played a wizard in 5e yet, so this was fun.
yeah.
Nice.
Well, Galadriel's got the tramp stamp now of the Sealy Court.
It's got property of House of whatever from that lady. Whatever
Targaryen.
Yeah, Targaryens.
John, what'd you think about DMing on the Socium project?
I really like it. I think the setting is great. It has a lot of interesting aspects, and I could throw in like one of the pre-gens I was going to do was a Kaizen mercenary. So,
Nice.
Okay.
no one picked that one, but could have been cool.
That was actually my second choice. If it was the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, the Hobgoblin.
Yeah, that was my second choice.
But
Actually.
making the pre-gens is cool. I got a chance to dig into the lore of the Socium, and
Yeah.
I know Jeff brought in his tar guy.
I was thinking about the ranger and the rogue, but they were both taken, so I ended up with a wizard. But that was fun too.
I did not anticipate playing it all, but I had a great time as well. I really appreciate you running it. I think you did a fantastic job. We got it all done. Boys and girls, no Margoo tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no Margoo. So next Thursday, Pillars. of jocularity with 3 of the 5 of us. And next
Nice.
Saturday, Carol will be running her 3rd annual Christmas adventure where a few of us are goblins. Don't know what the scenario is. Let's hope it's a little bit better than a doll named Sue. That kind of got sexually creepy quick. But you know what? Follow us on damn near everything MHobo Inc., including Gmail, if you want to be in one of these one-shots. But not in pillars, because those spots are already taken. You can also catch us on Discord, tinyurl.com/MHobo Inc. Discord. You can chat with these guys, jump in the We Hate Frank chat room. I don't do that one. You can buy our cool crap. Links down below. It's on sale again, I think, because of the holidays. So I think you can get $12 shirts and everything else is 40% off. tinyurl.com/RPG swag. Check that out. If you're in the mood for new math rocks, at Pirate Dog Dice on Twitter. If you want your game to smell a whole lot better, although this one smelled like success, check out Adventure Sense at oddfishgames.com. Makers of How to RPG with Your Cat, How to Cook with Your Dice, the Shine System to Write Gooder Than Me, and the Radiance Project coming soon. And of course, don't forget February 11th, 2023. Event submission is open. Ticket submission is open for Murder HoboCon 3. We've already got shit posted on there. Great stuff. All for charity. So we don't keep a dime of your money because the tax man's a dick. So check that out. Tabletop.events. It's on page 2. Murder HoboCon 3. That's it, boys and girls. John, thank you very much for running the game. John, David, Jeff, thanks for playing in it. We all had a great time.
Thanks.
Let's give them the big old dating game kiss and wave, boys. Mwah. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Adventures in Filbar. For all your role-playing needs, try the free stuff first.